first, we have one last feel-good story to share. This is what I'm liking. It's really tough for kids to cope with dyslexia, families as well, and that's why I love how a mother-daughter duo here in New York is normalizing this learning challenge. They put out a book called The Gift of Being Different. We have them on the line right now watching on NBC New York. Say hi to Monica and her daughter Abigail. What's up, y'all?
Hi.
Hi. So how did you, I have a kid with dyslexia, and it was very hard to determine because they don't let them test for a while. So how did you find out, or discover, I guess, Abigail's dyslexia?
When I was taking tests, it would take me an hour and then 2 hours, and I was in the back of the classroom when other kids were lining up to go to recess, and I was trying to figure out the problem, and then my mom told me that I have dyslexia.
So I felt really grateful that Abigail felt comfortable enough to come to me with her vulnerability. She approached me one day and she said, "Mom, do I need so much extra help because I'm stupid?" And she's my youngest of 4 kids, and I'm like, there's no way my child's going to go through life feeling like this about herself.
Yeah.
So at that point, we had already sent her to a doctor because we had seen that while she was exceptionally intelligent, she was struggling with things like reading and writing.
Yeah.
So when she came to me with that question, I said to her she had something called dyslexia, which can be a big, scary word for a second grader. And I explained to her that it's not something that she'd grow out of, it's something she'd grow into, and that it was her superpower. But the beautiful thing really is that Abigail was able to turn around her consciousness in really a matter of hours. And she started to ask me questions like, did other people have dyslexia? And I said, yes, Albert Einstein had it. Amazing people, Steven Spielberg, that did things not because they had it, but in spite of it. They were able to do amazing things. And we felt that this message was something that absolutely needed to come out to inspire children, mothers, teachers. We're all wounded from our own childhoods, and you don't want to make it about your child, right, when you see them struggling.
And everybody thinks that their differences are odd and weird and they should hide them because they're so bad. But really, everybody's going through this and it's their superpower. And we thought that writing this book would tell everybody that this is special and you should be so happy that you have it.
Abigail, you are so cool. You are very cool. Thank you so much, Abigail, and thank you, Monica. I'm liking your post right now. I'm definitely taking this with me. And that's not all. Our season-long partner, Pilot Pen, makers of Precise, the go-to Precise pen of the Kelly Clarkson Show, want to celebrate you for sharing such an important message. So they're going to give you all $1,000 just for being rad.
Wow. Thank you.
Thank you so much, so very much. It's very cool what you're doing. And thank you to all our guests this hour, Shay Mitchell, Lily Taylor, James Arthur,